McGraw-Hill. Hi Jessica, this is Allison Swan's representative. I just want a lot cheaper than the national book. So when I do this, I try to just be really clear with the instructors about how this looks and how it works. You feel like you didn't adopt. But I wanted to give this to you as a smart book in it, in case you didn't want to, but this is a really good way to do it, and this is how I almost always do it. So right now I'm inside Create. This is our print on demand system, and what this means is anything that McGraw-Hill owns, we have access to that content, and we can print it on demand, which makes it cheaper for the students. We don't use the national book cover because that's really expensive for the students too, and we still own all the material, so it's totally legal for us to do it. It's just another way for us to deliver content. Here we can also slice and dice different books and put them all together. You can make a course pack, articles. It's really a cool system, and I try to show it to everybody that I interact with. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to build the Wilson book right now for you. Living. No, it's a lively art. He's got two. He's got a living theater and a lively art. Let's see, lively art. So I'm just going to go ahead and search, and this is just like a Google search bar, and it will go through any content that we have. Here we go. Latest edition. So by the way, this edition, like if you were just to adopt it the way you were, it's $135. I bet you if I make a black and white version of it plus Smart Book, it's going to be cheaper than that. So I wanted to show you this. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add the whole book. You're going to add a lot of content. We know that. We're going to create a new project. And we're going to call it Theater 1010. And by the way, you can share course. So also with Julie too, if you guys decide to go this route. This is just a really good way for us to do it. Sorry, this takes a while. It's just loading a bunch of content. Okay, now it's going to make us make this project title, so we're going to call it Theater 1010 for fall 2015. Select the discipline, Humanities and Social Sciences, and we're going to go to Film and Theater and then create our. And sorry, there is a waiting period, but it's just loading, like I said, a bunch of content in there. So it just takes a few minutes. If you see this mini bar, if you're ever in here on your own, this is really, really, really normal. But then what's cool is you're going to be able to see down here the amount, like the price. Okay, so I just added all the content of that textbook, and it went down to $66.83 for a print black and white version. That's all the same content that you would be getting. That's versus $135. So I'm going to go ahead and add in the Smart Book right now. Plus access. And so for a print black and white book with Smart Book access, so students are getting both. For those students that want to have a print book, it's now $96.83, down from $135 net. Pretty darn good, right? So let's go ahead and arrange this. And here you can either delete contents that you don't want to use, rearrange chapters, whatever you want. We're going to keep everything in there. And then you can actually pick the format of the book. Paper, black and white, trim size, binding, all that good stuff. And I'm going to do not include create sequential chapters. That doesn't make sense to me to do that. And then you can actually pick covers. So right now, this is the only one that it spits out as a suggestion for you. And by the way, don't worry about your name being on the cover. We'll take that off. It just automatically does that just because it knows that we're in as you. But you can pick any one of these covers that you want. I'm just going to pick one for you. Just because I'm doing this right now and I can get you an ISBN. But if you want to change anything on the cover, including the cover image, the wording I put in here, whatever, you can do that and it still won't change the ISBN. So just so you know, this package includes the full book in a black and white format plus the Smart Book. So we'll call it Introduction to Theater. Shoot, I don't know if you guys are RE or ER. I should probably look. Course number 1010. And then we'll take this off, your name. See, it just goes away. Wayne State University. Or we can just say the Fine Arts Department. If you like that too. We can change this. We can even write up here like Wilson Theater the Lively Art if you wanted to, but I'll just keep it that way. Perfect. And then we're going to order the review copy. And I'm going to actually download it as an ebook for you, and then I'll actually send you like the nicer version because the review copy doesn't look as good as what we can produce for the students. So I'll just do that for you. And it's on its way to you. And then what's cool about this is I can get an ISBN within like 5 minutes. It's crazy, crazy fast. All on its own, and that's where students can go all digital, and they can absolutely do that. They get the full book. There's no reason why they couldn't do that. As long as you make all the chapters available in their course for them to be able to go through, they're going to have everything that they need just going digital. But if you feel better having a little bit of a print option with the Smart Book, I suggest you use this ISBN just because you're going to save your students at minimum $35. So thanks for watching. I just wanted to be how this works. Have a great day. Bye.